What's up, guys? This is not something I would normally do. Might not even get uploaded, but I'm just gonna give it a shot. I always wanted to make a tier list, and why not make a tier list on something I really enjoy? Which I just watched a guy do this tier list. I think he created it. So if you're the guy that created it, congrats on making a tier list. Um, Basically, what I'm doing here is ranking the special infected of Left 4 Dead. I've been thinking a lot about Left 4 Dead lately, and I'd really just like to make a tier list on it. So as you can see, we've got 5 levels to this tier list that somebody else made that I didn't make, and we've got all the special infected down here. And what I'm going to do is just rank all of them with what I'll just go in order here, and I'll rank each special infected. Um, I'll rank them based on uh, I don't fucking know. I'll just rank them. So first here we got the boomer. Uh, Man, the boomer. I'm gonna put the boomer in B. I think the boomer's a B tier for me. The boomer is a great special infected, but well, see, it's hard to say because fuck. No, boomer's gonna be A for me. I'm deciding as I go on my ranking system here. Look, the boomer is an annoying special infected to run into, but design wise, the boomer is a great special infected. I love that it can blind you with its bile. Never fails to send me into a panic. And I think that's what I'm going off of here. Not how annoying they are in gameplay, but how well they work design-wise as special infected. And I think the boomer is great uh, as a special infected because his purpose is clear. Um, I'm gonna shoot shit out of my mouth and blind this dude. Uh, and the way that it attracts other infected to you, to your location, I think that's great. I love that as a design. Let's see. All right, moving on. I think that's all I want to say about the Hunter. The Hunter, I gotta be honest, the Hunter is a C tier for me. Um, the Hunter, I just think it's a boring special infected. Um, I think that if we're going design wise on this as well, I think its design is a little bit unfair. Although it does force that teamwork, which I think is a great aspect of Left 4 Dead. Um, if you're alone and get pounced by a hunter, you're fucked, dude. And that's your fault, frankly, for going away from your beloved teammates. Um, the hunter is a fine special infected, but that's just it. The hunter's just fine. I really find nothing all too special about it. And once you've been pounced once in a campaign, it's like, come on, man. Like, seriously? Uh, I mean, if you get pounced multiple times, then do you really know how to play the game? Come on, bro. Are you even a Left 4 Deader, bro? Haha. Okay, moving on. The Smoker is next. The Smoker is, I'm gonna put the Smoker also. No, I'm gonna put the Smoker in B tier. I like the Smoker. I think it's a fun special infected design, and the tongue aspect of it I think is really fun. And the way that it like you get caught and it forces again your teammates to save you. Um, yeah, I don't know that I have much more to say about the Smoker. It's not C tier because I do think it's a better special infected than the Hunter, but it's also not like super crazy awesome for me. It's just like fine, I guess, and I guess that's all I gotta say. Tank, man. Tank is S tier. That's an S tier special infected. That tank music, when you hear that tank music, you know you're in for a fight. And you know what? It's like you might get absolutely decimated by a tank, but that's the fun of Left 4 Dead. A specific tank moment that comes to mind for me always is Dead Center. I love that tank fight, Dead Center, when you're trying to fuel up the car. And I also love Dark Carnival is my favorite campaign, and Dark Carnival is a lot of fun for me too. I love the like multiple tanks that show up as the concert is playing. It's just like when you're fighting a tank, there's just this adrenaline rush that you get, especially if you're good. And I'm not saying I'm great by any means or anything, but if you're good and you get paired up with a good team, fighting a tank, that teamwork that comes when you're kicking some ass, bro. That's to me, tank is an S tier for sure. Let's see, Charger next. Charger for me is gonna be A tier, I would say. Chargers, man, they're fun. I really like the noise that they make. I got in trouble actually once in school for I was telling my friends a story in class about like a charger encounter that I had while playing, and I did the charger noise, which I will not do here. But I did the charger noise out loud. Failed to consider how loud I was making the noise, and I got kind of chewed out by my teacher. Don't make that noise. I said, "Hey man, you just don't understand that Left 4 Dead life, bro." But yeah, so Charger's A tier for me. I think it's fun the way that like design wise, how it can literally like incapacitate your whole team for a minute, and if it knocks everyone down, and it's pummeling you, whatever. Um, I just think that's fun. It's like the game wants you to stick together, but then it also is like punishing you for sticking together. It just adds like so many layers to the strategy of the game, and I think the noise is funny. So that's A tier for me. Jockey. I don't know what everyone else did, but Jockey's S tier for me. Absolutely disgusting, absolutely revolting, foul, if you will. Um, I love the design. It's so gross, and the iconic little like giggle that it does. If I hear that while I'm playing, I'm like, "Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked right now." I love that it can steer you around and like just make you walk off a ledge. Um, I just think that that's an interesting concept. And again, it's just its design is absolutely disgusting, and I think that that's really fun. Uh, so Jockey's S tier for me. Jockey's S tier. Spitter's gonna have to go ahead and be. Spit. I feel I feel kind of bad putting the Spitter in D tier for some reason, but my gut is telling me that that's the case. I don't know though. Oh, this is a tough one. Um, I'm gonna stick with my choice there. I think I am gonna put Spitter in D tier. I just genuinely that's I think the only special infected that I'm never excited to see a Spitter. I don't think they're particularly challenging to handle. And like the spit on the ground thing is like okay, it happens once and it's just kind of like you're done with it. It's a little bit like the hunter for me. Like there's just not a lot of like I just don't feel like there's a lot of strategy that comes into the spitter. It's like I think a spitter can like really fuck you over really quickly. That goo shoots through your health so fast. Which yeah, I mean is what it's designed to do. I just think it's just not my favorite. I think you've seen one spitter, you've seen them all. I mean every spitter encounter is pretty much the same in my opinion. Sort of like the hunter. It's kind of like the gimmick is up once you've met one. So Spitter is definitely D tier for me. The more I think about it, and last but not least, of course, the witch. Thinking long and hard about this one. I, witch is S tier for me. I mean, when I think of like S tier special infected, to me these are some of the most iconic um, special infected, and the witch. I wish that I could move the witch. Oh, I can. Okay. Uh, Witch is like ultimate S tier for me. I mean, the Witch is the most iconic special infected, I would say, from the game. And I just think probably the only special infected that I am always like genuinely scared to encounter, especially on hard rain. Um, which is why Hard Rain is probably my second favorite campaign because there's so many witches and the way that they're just walking around in those storms, absolutely terrifying. So, yeah, the witch is iconic for me. Anyway, I don't use this channel much. I was just kind of messing around because I saw this tier list and I'm really bored tonight and just like, why not? So I made one, and you know, if you want to see more, I doubt anyone even is on this channel anymore, but I wouldn't be opposed to making some more on other things that I like. Just really love Left 4 Dead. Haven't played Back 4 Blood. I know it's not this exactly the same, but I've heard like not so great things. Uh, I don't know where I was going with that, but all right, I'm really thirsty and I'm gonna go get water. Peace out.